Build Your Wealth with Trajan Wealth, featuring Jeff Jr. That's him. I'm Rusty Humphries. And Jeff, it is a new year, finally.
It is a new year. Aren't we excited?
We are very excited.
I'm very excited.
So what do we do to prepare ourselves for this new year? We're going to talk about that probably next week too. But I want to get some specifics of what you want to do, some New Year's resolutions for building your wealth with Trajan Wealth.
Well, think of it like a clean slate.
Clean
Just
slate.
Clean, it's empty, wipe all your previous financial mistakes. They're all gone at this point. So let's just start over. So what I'd say first, take a look at your 401k. Make sure that it's allocated correctly.
Okay.
According to your risk tolerance, your time horizon, what you're looking to do. I've seen all too often where people, they start a 401k and they immediately just put all those contributions into a money market because they're unsure of what options that are best for them.
Okay.
So look at your 401k and allocate it according to what you're looking to accomplish. That's one.
Can you change your 401k at any time, or is that like a first of the year kind of thing?
Generally speaking, anytime that you want.
Okay.
Yep, depending on the plan, but most plans allow you to be able to change it at any time.
Okay.
Now 401ks do have limited investment options though, so you just have to be aware of what those 10 to 15 options are and that are right for you. So I'd say that's one thing, very important.
Okay.
Another thing is make sure that your beneficiaries are taken care of, and what I mean by that is a will or a trust. A new year brings on new potential consequences, and we might not be here to see 2022. Hush
your mouth.
so take a look at the wills and the trusts, and if you don't have one, we're here to help you. We can help you with that.
TrajanWealth.com, by the way.
Right.
TrajanWealth.com.
And on that same note, too, beneficiaries can change. Maybe people are out of your life that used to be in your life.
Maybe you don't like that guy anymore.
Maybe you don't like that guy. Maybe you like Rusty so much now you want to list him as
beneficiary.
beneficiary.
Right.
You can do that
spelling.
too. That's right.
No.
So make sure your beneficiaries are correct.
Okay.
Another thing that you can do is just look at the cash that you have in your checking or your savings. A lot of people accumulate a lot of money in their checking and their savings just through the year because, again, they don't quite know what to do with it.
Right.
So interest rates, if you haven't noticed, are incredibly low. So you're not earning anything keeping it there.
You don't want to leave it in the checking account.
I mean, the old adage, keep 6 months worth of emergency expense in your checking or savings. Well, you're not earning anything on that money. You have a much better ability to actually invest it, and you can still invest it and keep it very liquid. Assuming that you work with Trajan Wealth, if you invest the money, we can have you have that money liquidated within 3 to 5 business days.
Oh,
it's
really?
Very quick.
Okay. I thought
if an emergency
once you get
comes
it
up,
in there, it takes forever to get out.
No, very quick, very easy. No transaction costs, no penalties. You can invest it and get it out.
Awesome. Okay. And by the way, TrajanWealth.com, phone number right here. What else? Again, this is great things because it is a fresh slate. We're all trying to get out of 2020 and look forward to 2021. Anything else that you would?
I'd say another thing is get a second opinion. If you're not with our firm, get a second opinion. I think what you'll find is that we're completely different than most other financial planning firms out there.
How are you different?
In that we have hearts of teachers. We don't sell products. We don't sell investments for commissions. We work with our clients and teach and educate them and really develop the relationship. That's one start.
Well, listen, I've hung out with Jeff Jr. He's a great guy. I've met a lot of the people at Trajan Wealth. They are good people. And if you want to learn more, just go to TrajanWealth.com. I think you'll be very happy that you did. As you take a look at this, what would be your top tip in 2021 for people getting ready to retire?
Top tip. I think the top tip is just to get a second opinion.
Okay.
Make sure everything is aligned, first and foremost, because it can be very intimidating to come in with a new company that you haven't worked before and meeting a stranger. But I can say we have hearts of teachers. We're fiduciaries, so we always place your best interest first, and we'll take care of you. The goal here is to develop a long-term relationship.
I've been seeing something, sequence of returns lately. What is that?
Well, sequence of returns really speaks to market timing.
Okay.
So what it does is it's two different people that start with the exact same amount of money.
Okay.
And one starts retirement where the market was positive and ends with the market is negative, and the other person starts where the market is negative and ends where the market is positive.
You want to be that guy.
But by no fault of their own. Nobody knows what's coming up in that particular year.
Right.
So we just want to make sure to structure your investments so they're going to last your entire life, regardless of the sequence of returns that the market gives you.
So you want to have the right timing, not the right timing. You want the right timing. That would be bad timing.
You want the right timing, but you want to diversify yourself so a tragedy can't hit you and affect your life in a negative manner.
And the way to do it is work with the guys that know what they're doing. Don't do it yourself. because you don't know everything about retirement. I don't know everything about retirement. Jeff does. It's what you do. It's all you do.
Well, we've been there. We see that.
Yeah, you've been there. You see that, and you know how to do it. So, TrajanWealth.com is where I would go. I would also subscribe to this program so you can learn more things like the top tip.
That's right.
Of 2021, which was what?
Which was get a second opinion.
Get a second
That's
opinion.
right.
And that second opinion, in my opinion, should be Jeff Jr. and his team at Trajan Wealth. Subscribe to Build Your Wealth with Trajan Wealth. If you would please hit that subscribe button. Happy New Year. We're so glad that you're here. 2021 is going to be better, right?
Agreed. Completely.
I agree. It's going to be better, and we're going to be here throughout the year, and we can't wait to see you more. Subscribe and check out the nice folks at TrajanWealth.com. Call them on this number and make sure that your 2021 is the best year ever. We'll catch you next time. I'm Rusty Humphries. He's Jeff Jr., and this is Build Your Wealth with Trajan Wealth.
Investment advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor.